Welcome in everyone to the weekly tarot reading. So we are focusing today on the week starting December 16th through Sunday the 22nd. So it is the week before Christmas and the holidays. So happy holidays everyone and welcome in. So we are going to get any information and guidance that can help all of you out there navigate this week or just navigate your life. This is a collective reading, so again, we're trying to get kind of ciphering in a message that can help the most people out there. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And what else we got going on? It's been kind of a crazy month. I feel like December is always a crazy month every year. I feel like I almost like get apprehensive about December, even though I love kind of the holiday season. It seems like there's a lot of chaos and conflict that can come up this month, at least for me. I did kind of want to tap into the stones I have here, because I am huge on stones. I think they really do help and provide a ton of support in so many different ways. I have crystals and stones everywhere. I wear them. But I want to talk about a couple stones that I feel like everyone should have, especially in areas where you spend the most time. I think they're good for like bedrooms, if like an office area or any other space. But one is, so for protection, any dark stone is a good protection stone. So this is black tourmaline. You can also do like smoky quartz, black onyx. I can't think of hematite. So anything really dark like this is going to be a protection stone. So this is going to be able to absorb any negativity or vibes or energy around you. So I would highly recommend to have a stone like this, again, in a common area in your house. I actually sleep with a black tourmaline by my bed, and then I have some more as well in different areas to help kind of absorb that negative energy. The second piece to stones like this that absorb negative energy is you want to have stones that can help basically, what am I trying to say? Cleanse the negative energy from your other stones. So a couple ways to do this is to put these, I've talked about this, to put these under the full moonlight. And the full moon, as well as the sun, will help to clear the negative energy and kind of re-energize and clear out the density to help realign them back so they can continue to absorb more negative energy. So the sun or the full moon, you can't always have them right in the sun or the full moon energy. So another stone that's really good at absorbing and helping the other stones is citrine. So this is a citrine bracelet I have. I do have these citrines, a couple of them on my Etsy shop. So if you're interested, these are actually a high quality citrine. So these ones are going to be a little bit more expensive. You can find different, quality on the spectrum citrine, so you can, depending on what your budget is. But I love citrine because that is also a Scorpio stone, which I'm a Scorpio. But citrine actually, you never have to cleanse citrine, which when I learned that, I found that quite interesting. So it can always absorb the negativity from your other, like your black tourmalines. So you want to have them together. You don't have to always, but every so often you'll want to put the citrine by the other one so that it can help clear the negative energy. And again, the citrine you don't ever have to kind of cleanse. It's just naturally cleanses itself. And then, so you have protection, you have the cleansing. Also, I like citrine because it is aligned with wealth and abundance and positivity energy. If you're looking for more wealth or success, that's a good stone as well. So then stones, you want to add 2 stones that increase the vibration around you. And those are going to be, I have these 2 here. So amethyst is a good one. And then this is celestite, or it's a very angelic stone. So these are going to be increase the vibe around you. Also selenite is a good one. So those would be my recommendations. So you want to have all 3 of these that I just said around you. I like a clear quartz, especially a high quality one like this. This is actually an Arkansas quartz. And quartz in general just magnifies any great energy. It's just kind of your top. You definitely should have some quartz around. To me, I like, because it's going to amplify the high vibe energies of the amethyst and the celestite, and just again help to magnify kind of that high vibe energy around you. So I have these here today. So I wanted to kind of talk to you about those. I'm going to put my black tourmaline on my citrine there while we go through the reading. All right, let's keep going here. A quick overview of the astrology this week, the energies. So some big things just happened. I'm actually doing this reading on the 16th, so I'm hoping to get this out by end of the day. It's been a crazy couple weeks, along with being sick for 2 weeks. That was a doozy. But the 15th, 12/15, so we had the full moon in Gemini, and we also had the end of Mercury retrograde. So great on the, Mercury going direct again. There is a shadow period with Mercury retrograde, so just because it's going direct again, it's not like it just, everything goes back to normal after it goes direct. There's again, it kind of has to build back up the energies of going direct. So we still will feel a little bit of the shadow period for a couple weeks, but you will start to feel forward momentum getting, faster as the days go by. So it is a turning point. It'll bring, Mercury going direct does bring clarity and forward momentum, like I said. Conversations are going to get easier. There won't be as many, misunderstandings with communication. So I'd probably say, it's a good time now to continue back to normal conversations, or if you need to have serious conversations, or contracts or legal things or business stuff, it's not a good time to try and figure things out during Mercury retrograde. So now moving forward, if you're having a really big conversation, you might want to wait another week or 2 just to make sure that direct energy is stronger. And then we have that full moon in Gemini. So, that adds some intensity. That full moon is going to bring in some answers for you that will help you in your life or situations. It really can set you free in some sense, bringing you the answers you need to help you move forward or maybe move on or move away from something. But it can also help you recommit to something that maybe you were unsure about. But definitely you'll have that some more clarity there. The energy is still some things are gonna be a little hazy and dreamy with that full moon, but for the most part, hopefully you'll get some things that you've been waiting for. So on December 18th, Wednesday, Sagittarius, so we have the Sag and Sun, or the Sun in Sagittarius is going to square Neptune. So you definitely, with that Neptunian Piscean energy, you may feel more sensitive than usual, or some anxieties might come up, especially about where you stand with potentially somebody, a relationship, a situation. But we also could see some creative breakthroughs. I mean, Pisces is a water sign. That watery emotional energy is great for creative, being inspired and creativity. And then the day after the 19th, Venus trines Jupiter. So that is going to be an amazing trine, almost like a spoonful of sugar. So that'll bring in some love, some luck, like pleasure, excitement, all those good energies. So definitely take advantage of that on the 19th. And then finally, on 12/21, Saturday, the sun actually moves into Capricorn. So we're moving out of, sun's moving out of Sagittarius into that Capricorn energy. So again, for all of you Sagittarians, happy birthday. This is your last week here, wrapping up the Sag Zodiac's birthday, and then we'll move into Capricorn. So looking forward to Capricorn's birthday time. All right, so that's kind of the week in review as far as astrology. Let's pull a couple oracle cards to see kind of what the base energies are for the week. So we have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So this has been a huge theme with that Gemini energy, and especially Mercury in retrograde. I think that did bring a lot of things. If you have any sort of throat chakra blocks or communication issues, definitely we felt something there during the last couple weeks. It looks like this is going to continue into this week. It might actually kind of propel some sort of communication or bring you a situation that's allowing you to actually speak something, to speak your truth, to discuss something and get the information maybe you've been waiting for. But let's see here. What's yin yang? Yep. So there's definitely something about balance here. Harmonizing your masculine and feminine energies, especially when it comes to communication. Again, that masculine energy is going to be more direct when it comes to communication. But the feminine energy is more like really connecting to your intuition, to your truth, your authenticity, and being able to express that which is aligned with who you really are. And then look at that, the sun, that's amazing. So I feel like there's an opportunity here, and the results are going to be really good for you. I feel like the results are bringing about some sort of harmony and balance and more happiness. But to get there, I feel like you do have to speak. Like, what is it you want? What are your desires? What are your needs? Addressing a situation to help you find more balance in regards to something in your life. And we'll see what that is. Maybe we can get some clarity here with the tarot. So still a theme about communication this week. But I think this yin and yang and sun is about Mercury more going direct again and bringing some... This is going to bring the forward momentum here. Because maybe there was like something you weren't speaking about for at least the last couple of weeks. You were kind of, again, not trying to address something during the retrograde, but now it's a good time. So we have the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely a withholding. Someone's withholding maybe some information, withholding their feelings or loving energy there. And then 5, yes, definitely this is like withholding love, maybe feeling out in the cold. This is really not feeling the love from somebody or a situation here, but I feel like that's where this throat chakra, the 5th chakra, is coming in. And it's kind of like divine timing here with the Wheel of Fortune. There's something that has to be addressed. Page of Pentacles. There is some sort of lesson here. And it's kind of like timing now. It's the right timing that you finally need to learn some sort of lesson. That could be learning to use your voice, learning to speak your truth, and not withholding to just people please or to avoid conflict. Or, a big thing is avoiding a consequence, right? Because if you speak your truth or say something that you're really feeling, there could be consequences, right? It could mean that someone's not going to accept what you have to say, or is going to be able to provide or fulfill the needs and desires you need in a situation. And then you're faced with a decision, right? If someone isn't willing to, let's say, fulfill your needs and desires, and they make that really clear when you've stated what your needs and desires are, or even a boundary, and they're not willing to accept it, well, then you're faced with that lesson again. And this could be a pattern, right? This could be something that you're constantly facing. In reality, to learn the lesson, you have to do what's in your best and highest good here. And that's learning your truth. That's also learning your value, which is also the Page of Pentacles. Like, what is your value? And are you acknowledging your value? Because I guess the way to learn the lesson is kind of to leave that person, okay? Because you know that they can't support you or respect you or, you know, fulfill your needs or desires. I guess that's the universe kind of giving you your answer. And then the Six of Swords. So there's something about needing to, I feel like seeing the value and also seeing the direction forward and moving towards something that's better for you, that's more easy and flowing. And then the Queen of Swords. So that's like, again, that's too about speaking your truth, but also setting your boundaries and knowing what direction you're going in. And this is, you know, I like you channeling this Queen of Swords energy, and that's very air energy, which is aligned to Gemini. And Sagittarius, Sagittarius is a fire sign. I got that mixed up here, but that's you really like, it's almost like you've been feeling shitty about a situation or relationship. You're now seeing the value in addressing it or speaking your truth about how you're feeling and really wanting to move forward. And it's kind of like, is people or someone going to move forward with you? And you have to be very clear and direct about your expectations and how you're moving forward, because you know where you're going, I feel. But it's kind of like people need to get on board with you, or you need to move forward anyways, okay? So let's keep going. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, lots of pentacle energy here. Yeah, lots of pentacles. So this again is aligning with who you really are. And when you align with who you really are is when you start manifesting and actually materializing some wonderful things in your life that you've built for yourself. And that's like finally feeling good in your own skin type of energy. In Eight of Wands, there's that movement. Okay, so there's you moving forward. That could also represent like a big conversation. Yeah, Eight of Cups. I do feel like there's kind of this decision point of, do you walk away from something? Page of Cups. Nine of Swords. There's that anxiety. So we talked about that Neptunian energy this week. So it could bring about some anxiety about a situation and again, what's going to happen or how is it going to kind of unfold for you. I do feel like you want to move somewhere. Like this could be about actual moving, but this could be about travel. It could be just about like moving forward to a better place in regards to your life, love life, work, whatever. And it's kind of like, is this going to work out in a way that you want it to, right? So that's the key. Like the outcome you really want may not be like your best and highest good outcome. And obviously then it won't happen. Because we don't want to perpetuate some sort of this energy, the Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. There is this Four to the Five. So there is, the positive thing is we're moving up, we're leveling up, we're shifting out of this. But do you want to stay in this energy? Because there are going to be situations and people that no matter what you do, they're going to maintain and stay in this energy. And if you stay in that situation, this is what you're going to get. So that's kind of, to me, this is more of a decision you need to come figure out for yourself. I don't see any decisions cards, but the Eight of Wands, or sorry, the Eight of Cups, and also the eight, there's 2 8. So that's about change. It's about movement forward. And the key is forward, okay? We don't want to go backwards or stay in the same. 4 of Cups. So there's that little bit of, it's kind of the victim mentality, or just kind of like focusing on the negative or focusing on what's not working out. King of Wands. And then the 9 of Cups. So, spoiler alert, you are going to get what you want. But when we say what you want, this could be what you think you want. This could also be something that's different than what you are even aware of right now. But either way, in the end, you're going to be happy. Okay, so I feel like this anxiety is not, it's just because you don't know yet. There's an unknown factor here. But I think that's kind of, I don't want to say a waste of time, but you know, the planetary energy might not just cause more anxiety than usual. But there's someone here that is trying to offer something. But I do feel like you need to be very keen and aware right now about, again, your patterns, where you've been, where you want to go, and really start honing in on that for yourself, and kind of taking the control in your own hands instead of waiting around for others. Because I do feel like someone's going to show up here. This could be someone new, this King of Wands, but let's see. What say you, King of Wands? 6 of Wands. Yeah, so there is some sort of recognition here. So if there's something in regards to work or career, I do feel like you will finally get recognized for something that you did. There is some sort of recognition here, or something does end up being a success. If it doesn't look like it has been or is going to be, I do feel like that's coming. If this is just like a personal situation or love, I do feel like someone's coming in that really sees you. I'm kind of getting that with the 9 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. Someone really sees you and sees your value and really like, thinks you're kind of, you know, they think a lot of you, and they really see you for your talents and your gifts and just who you are. And I really think that's going to end up being something really great for you. And that's what I feel like is propelling this movement forward. I'm just going to get one for this 8 of Wands. Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely love tied to this. So if this is around love or relationship, I do feel like you're moving to a place that's really a lot more fulfilling for you with that cup energy. And someone really feels a lot for you. There's a lot of emotion here in that sense. But whatever this situation is for you in general, I do feel like you're moving towards something that's really fulfilling, emotionally fulfilling for you. Because you've been there's been this like kind of almost dark, kind of heavy energy around. And this also speaks, when we think collectively here, this really aligns with, we had a lot of retrograde energy. We still have Mars retrograde, but the momentum is going to start to move faster. Things are going to start moving forward, which is this, again, the 8 of Wands energy. We have the 6 of Wands, King of Wands. That's that, like, also to the inspired creative energy coming in. And then you had the 6 of Swords. So there is a lot of cards in here about moving, like movement forward and moving in a better direction, which I think collectively that's where we're going. But we had to really look at things, especially emotionally, or things that weren't emotionally fulfilling for us. We had to look at things and figure out what we need to, again, what's not serving us anymore, leaving that behind. This is could also be woe is me about a situation. Maybe it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to go in a broader sense, but we are moving towards something where it's almost like something that you didn't think was good that happened to you. In the end, it's actually going to turn out to be really good for you. So I think there needs to be a little bit of looking at the situation. This could also be at the global landscape too. Just seeing things, don't take things at face value right now is also a kind of, I guess, some guidance. Don't take things at face value. You really need to have some great key intuition and awareness of yourself. And again, what you really want and where you're moving, and just kind of face the unknown, face the fears, and just trust that things are going to work out, which they are going to work out based on the cards. So, all right, that is the week ahead. So everyone enjoy. The holidays are wrapping up, which is always sad. So really enjoy this time with yourself or your family and friends. And I'll connect with you next week and before the holidays and see what the holiday week is going to bring. Again, all the December readings have been out, so go take a look at your zodiac sign individual readings. I am working on the January readings, and those will get posted. You know, I start posting like the last week of the month into the first week of the month of January. So doing some readings looking at 2025 and what January is going to start bringing in. So look forward to those. But everyone, have a great week, and I will see you in the next reading.